How you doing, my love? Doing good?
Very good, good,
You're
good.
so far
After
away, but so close.
after a nice vacation.
Yes, and very interesting one.
Yes.
So, how about tonight? Oh, well today. We have a topic that we're gonna start with, and
Mm.
I think. Do you want to start with the question or the
No, you
subject that
can
we're
start.
gonna?
No, you
And
can
one of the
start.
things that we are gonna talk tonight is about having friends. So, what is normal or what is the rule if a man has more friends male or have more friends female? And when I'm talking about this, I'm saying as a couple. Basically, I'm married, and it's normal to have more friends males in a relationship that you have ongoing, or female. For me, I think you know the answer, and I'm gonna let you answer it.
Well, I mean, that depends on how much trust you have with your couple and how you know. Like, for example, you've been raised, you're the youngest of three women. So yeah, you're three older sisters. So you're used to being more around women or ladies. So even growing in high school, I know you had more friends that were girls than guys. So even up to now, I think you have both of them, guys and girls, and at least from my end, I don't really mind that because I still know that you're my best friend, for example. You tell me everything, and we're confidence and everything, but you can still share. I mean, I met your high school friend who's a girl that now it's married, and we're all friends, and I don't have any issues with that, but I think that has to do a lot with the trust that you have in your couple, in your partner,
And I think
because
also the way that you feel the person, right? I mean,
yes, for me it's vibration because we've had in the 25 years that we've been married, you've had a couple of friends that were girls that I met them. You always incorporate me in everything that in our groups, like as the same as I do with my groups of friends. But yeah, it's the way we vibrate. Also, we as women can also know and feel we have an intuition if there's something else that not from your side, but at least from the women that are your friends,
mm.
that if they have other intentions besides
So
friendship.
how
And
are
I've
you?
always told you,
How are
and I've
you
always,
as a woman? As a woman, how do you
mm.
feel about friendship outside marriage?
Well, first of all, you're my best friend. People say I have a lot of girlfriends
The
that are my
same,
best
by the
friends.
way.
Yeah, but you're my best friend because yes, I do have
That shouldn't be
good.
a hard thing to say, actually.
I think it is nowadays in relationships, you do see it. It's very rare when a man or woman says, well, my partner is my best friend. They say they're really good friends, but they also say, but I have a really, really best friend outside. And
Mm.
it's fine. I mean, it's fine, but and not, I mean, my case, I mean, at least in our case, I don't feel. I think for me, to trust completely in you, you have to be my best friend, my confidant, my partner in crime and everything. But nowadays, I think relationships are like a little bit more, they grow together, but a lot of people are individualism, so they kind of like
Or
first me,
individualistic. Yeah.
yeah. So, but that's my point of view. It's not every. I mean,
That
there's other couples that are like that we've also known. But
and I think that understanding each other doesn't mean that we're talking about possession, right? Because the tendency
yeah,
is when you have that other half or connection with somebody that you feel that you're gonna spend your life with, or at least you feel that's the right person to spend your life with. Is, oh my God, this person complete me. So the tendency to humans are to possess, are to saying, well, you have to
yes,
be with me no matter what, and trying to forget that it's not the way that we met as a couple. Oh,
I think it's a misconception. They think that because we're married, exactly, you have to. I have to ask you permission for things, or you ask me, have to, we talk and say, hey, want to travel with my girlfriends. Okay. I mean, I don't really ask for permission for things. We just talk and we know each other. And we just, and we don't cut our freedom. Like, I don't cut your freedom and you don't cut my freedom either. But we're on the same page, when it comes to friendships in that
So
sense.
how do we build this? I mean, how a couple or a young couple trying to, not doesn't even have to be a young, I'm saying not young about age, young about starting as well, want to be able to have this trust. And if you allow me, I will say that it's just something that needs to be to talk. It needs to be talked about. It needs to be present from the beginning, saying this is who I am. This is the person that I am completely, and explain. Obviously, you will not be able to know that person 100% in a week or so, but trying to explain, hey, this is what I like, this is what I dislike, and I have friends, this is the person that I want you to meet, and so on. So it's trying to get that trust built based on communication and
Yeah.
go from there.
And that's a yeah, that's the key, communication, but also actions. So a lot of people can talk and say, well, this is the person I am, but then their actions show a different thing. And it's just I don't know, I think we go by vibes. I mean, we feel like, okay, I can trust this person. And we were really open since the beginning. Like you said, I told you what I was looking for in a partner and how I felt about and what I needed, or what I or the person that I wanted to be walking with me this path. And you also did the same thing. So I think that's one of the basics to start with. We were never really like, okay, you do this, I do this, and then we'll do some things together, but I need my space. You're never telling me,
Exactly.
I need my space, I need my space, my me time, my me time. We still have our me time.
Yeah.
And nowadays we have it, I mean, like when you go to the gym, when I do my dancing, I mean, we have our me times, but it's not like, we don't feel that, oh, we're escaping from the relationship because we're tired or something like that.
The other thing that I will recommend, and this is going to the next point, is, and this I have seen this a lot, and one of the things again that I will suggest to people to be able to do again, this is what I apply. So this is my perspective and my opinion, is to be able to be honest in terms of how you feel in the present with your relationship. Let me explain that. It's nothing more, I would say, disgusting to see or hear from somebody outside their marriage complaining about their couple. And I'll say that this is something that I have encountered a lot from people that, oh my God, they're complaining about their spouse or the other half. And I'm always asking, so why you don't say or don't approach these problems right away? Or why do you even spend time with this person if you don't feel like it? So I think, and it sounds like, oh my God, well, what a great guy. He's this prince and this dreamland. But it's not. You should be able to say, if I'm happy with the person that I'm with, you shouldn't be talking people down outside your marriage.
Yeah, you do see a lot of complaining, but I never, until now, I still don't understand it, because if we have any issues or something, we address it, we
Yeah,
talk to each
exactly.
other. Because if I talk, I mean, I can talk to a girlfriend or something, right? But she or he will not solve it. We have to solve it in our own marriage. So it's better to actually talk with with you
Yeah.
than talk with somebody else.
And one of the things that also I understand is many people are not the same in terms of
Mhm.
dynamics. I'm very I like to express myself and I like to communicate it and talk. I understand there are guys that they don't like to talk, or vice versa.
Yeah.
So I would definitely suggest that at the end you have to compromise and you have to find a way to use the tools available to you in order for any relationship to work. And I think this applies to anything. It can be a friendship, it can be a love relationship, it could be your family members, and that is something that again, don't allow those negative things to be your bread and butter every day to talk, in the water cooler at the office or something. It's like, oh my God, I had a horrible night last night with my wife. I'm like, that probably is a red flag, my friend.
Yeah, and the people also have to remember, us as human beings, we change. You're not the same person you were 5 years ago. So you also, when you're with a walking the same journey with a partner, you have to evolve, or kind of like if you see your partner like staying back behind, and that's when issues start coming out and you don't talk about it. That's when things start breaking in a partnership.
I love that. I love that
Yeah,
because
because I mean, we're not the same people we married 25 years ago.
no,
We have a daughter. We've gone through so many things. So in each challenge or each happiness that we've been through, I mean, like you, I'm going to quote you, a partner can make you or break you. So yeah, it's
100%. I
yeah.
have seen this, and let's jump into that. I think that is something that I have come to realize talking to many people as well, asking me, hey, how are you? First of all, is your relationship real? It's just, are you guys that happy? Are you guys, are you guys portraying what you really are? And we're not portraying anything. We're just who we are. And I'm glad that people can see that we have a relationship that is healthy. But like I told you in the past, I've seen that many couples, or two people, a relationship with yourself is already really hard. So
Mhm.
imagine trying to have another person next to you. So you need somebody that can help you grow, because you give so much when you're in love. You give so much that you are devoted to that person to a certain degree. And then that's what I'm saying. That person can make you or break you. And you have to give yourself the power to control that. It's deeper than that. I know it's not as simple, but we have the choice. We have the power. That's the most difficult part for me to understand as a human, is why, if people are unhappy, they're still in the same relationship. That would be something very interesting to navigate and see, and it has to do with many things, I guess. Many.
Oh, I think it has to do with so many things, especially at least from our point of view, the women were very emotional. Like if it's a relationship, what we're saying, man and woman in this case, the woman is very emotional, so it's very difficult sometimes to move on and take that step, even if it's like breaking up, because
Yeah.
it's very challenging. It's very a man, maybe it'll be easier. In other type of relationships, I don't know how it is. As we say in our podcast, we're talking from our point of view of married man and woman. Nowadays, I know there's other type of concepts, but we're talking from our point of view, just in case.
Yeah, no, just in case,
putting
God.
putting it out there, because there may be comments the same, but yeah, it's from our point of view, from what we're telling you guys our story as a man or woman married for 26 years.
Oh, wow. So it's 26.
Yeah, it's 26. Yeah, yeah. Last year was
um,
25.
so I think is getting very interesting, because as we develop this podcast, and eventually, and everybody that's listening will love to have something like a live stream one day where people can ask questions and we can jump in, have an interaction, make this very dynamic. And this is the idea. The idea is that I feel like this is like a therapy actually for me and for yourself, even though we talk about our life experiences. We don't get tired of talking to each other about what we do. No, like, oh my God, I'm doing this and I'm this great. No, it's just talking about, hey, how you feeling, and are you okay? Do you need a minute?
Yeah, those things we actually do hear each other, because, like I said the first time, when it's stuff of like regular stuff at home, yeah, you forget to do it, or I forget to do something. Yeah, that's a, we're talking more deep here about feeling.
So, and talking about experiences, let's talk about something fun. And one of the things that I have noticed in my 26 years with you is that now, and this is a case of study. And please, if any science out there has an answer, please reach out. I believe that we develop as a couple. Once you are very close to that person, you're empathic, you're, yeah, I mean, vibrating on the same frequency. Some sort of telepathic power of communication. And I say that because it's happening to us more and more and more. It's like so incredible.
Yeah,
And,
we're thinking the same thing at the same time. And when I'm going to comment to you, you're like, "Oh, I was thinking to tell you the
and you
thing."
know
Yeah.
what? I've been trying to figure it out, what it is that allows that to happen. So sometimes I'm like, I'm sending you
Oh,
like,
I don't try to
I
figure it
want a
out. I just
coffee, send me a coffee, and it doesn't work. And then all of a sudden I'm like, my God. I don't even say that. I'm just thinking like so naturally something. Like, I don't know. Our dog Maui is sleeping. You're like, Maui is sleeping. I'm like, what? How? How are you able to read my mind?
Yeah, yeah, it's things like, or we're leaving from a store and we both had the same idea of something that we just saw. I mean, I don't know, something like that. And either you're going to tell me or you're going to tell me or I'm going to tell you and like, oh, we're thinking exactly the same thing. Yeah, it's happening more and more frequently nowadays.
So I want to talk also about something that happened recently and how, as a couple, this is something interesting because it's very new, it's very there, and it put us to the test. Meaning, no, like, I love you, I don't love you, no, no. It's like, how do we react? How can we are able to synchronize in a crisis? Wow. And I can, again, thinking of the universe for the outcome because it was, thanks God, it was nothing. But I'm talking about the recent 8.8 earthquake that happened in Russia that rippled a bunch of effects and waves throughout the Pacific. And guess what? Can you elaborate a little bit what happened to us in our recent experience with the tsunami warning?
Yeah, we were on vacation in Hawaii, in Maui, Hawaii, and we had a nice week, and it was our last day in the island before leaving. And we get this, we're in the water, and we get this alarming sound in the island that there's a tsunami warning
Oh, first you got the warning
for California.
in
And
your
we were
phone.
like, yeah, my phone. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, the alarm is for California. We're in Hawaii. So we kept on chilling and relaxing and our
So
daughter in the
so
water.
there you go. Step one, you got the alarm. You let me know. I'm like,
Mm. You
okay,
went to
okay.
check where the earthquake was because every
Yeah.
time there's a tsunami warning, is because there's an earthquake somewhere in the
So
world.
nowadays we have an app, and it's called Quake Feed, I think, and it shows all and the earthquakes activities. I'm like, oh my God, 8.8 in Russia. So I'm like, next step, Janina, should we get out of here? Should we? So what did you say to me?
Eh, And we're like, well, it says the coast of Oregon and California. It doesn't say Hawaii. So I think we should keep
I'm
relaxing
like, oh, we're
here.
in the middle of the Pacific.
Yeah.
So, uh,
An hour after, we actually get the warning on our phones and the sirens of the island start
that's
sounding for
that.
tsunami
I think
warning.
that's the scary part. I mean, that's,
Yeah,
well,
that was
everything is the
scary.
scary part. But I'm saying what triggers the human mind into go into psychotic is, well, it's not doesn't sound like that. It sounds like a dead cat. But I'm saying like it was very very alarming. So and I'm glad they did it, the state of Hawaii and Maui in specific. So what happened next? We
Well, we started to leave the beach and everything. There was so much traffic that
everybody was
we were stuck
panicking.
in traffic because I mean, we were in the ocean. So, I mean, we were in the beaches. So
So did
everybody was panicking and we're like, okay, what do we do? Because we've never had, I mean, we've never been in a tsunami warning in our
so
lives. We've
let
lived
me
in Florida and we've done
let,
hurricanes, but we've never
let me
done
tell the audience
tsunami.
something. If it's something in life that Janine is terrified, it's a tsunami
Yeah, I can do
and
earthquake.
elevators.
I've done, and then I can do hurricanes. We've done how many? At least 10 hurricanes in
In
Florida
Florida, yeah.
where we lived. I mean, they were scary, but they was not. But tsunami, yeah. That's for because I'm claustrophobic. I think just imagining that there's a wave so big that I won't be able to breathe. Yes,
So
I was
I want
terrified.
to take the opportunity. I told you this, and I told this to our daughter, Gigi, that you did amazing. And honestly, I'm gonna give you props because I know you get completely scared about it. I know you. I know that what panic means,
Yeah.
and I guess in that moment, this is when everything ties down to relationships. You're like, okay, I'm connecting to you, and I'm letting you guide this, but I'm also helping you with the information. You start planning a route with our friends in Maui. By the way, shout out
We have some friends over there, yeah.
to
In
Diana, Ashley, and Kayla. That we love you. Thank you for supporting us and there. And it was something incredible because you got control, and I saw that, and I saw, and our daughter was able to pick it up because she was also scared, obviously, and
she was terrified
she was
also, yeah.
terrified, but was able to channel somehow that, and we made it to the Airbnb, which by the way it was insane the traffic, and it wasn't that far away from where we were staying, and we pack, we work as a team, we work as a team.
Yeah, we prepare water for drinking, boiled water. I mean, while we're packing, and because there was no, I mean, we couldn't leave from there because there was so much traffic to try to go to our friends' house. We wanted to go to our friend's house, which were closer to the mountains, like farther away from the water, because our Airbnb was in front of the water, in front of the ocean that we needed to get out. But yeah, so we just worked together. I did need to calm down because I was getting a panic attack. But yeah,
But I
eventually
love it.
My husband helped me calm down and continue with everything. I mean,
You did great. I'm being serious, and I told you this already, and I told this to our daughter. You girls did great. For a moment of of uncertainty, and
yeah,
we
you're better with that. You're better with those type.
well, this is how I see it, people. If you are in Hawaii at the beach, and a real earthquake happened at the shores of Hawaii, we're done because we are right there. So
Yeah, I think it's more the anxiety for me
thank you,
of the
universe.
telling me, okay, the first wave is going
Yeah,
to
you don't
hit
know. We don't know
at
either.
7 p.m.
Yeah.
and it was 3:30 when we found out. So we're like, it's that anxiety. Like I know it's going to hit, but the wave is already there and they didn't give me advice or anything. I mean, they didn't give me a warning. I'm like, there's no time to panic, not even time to panic.
Yep.
But when you have warnings, yeah, there is time to panic.
And it's
It's yeah.
incredible. It's just the trickle down effect that happens, and it puts you into perspective real fast. Gas stations close, obviously, because people have to go to their houses. Stores close. If you don't have water at home, you're done. If you don't have food for the next day, you don't know what's going to happen. Gas, all this stuff. So it's very interesting how.
Have your phones charged, every have gas on your car and everything just in case communications go down and you're flooded. Yeah, it was an interesting situation. Like we had relaxed for a week and all in a few hours, all the stress came back and now I needed another
Now she needs
vacation.
another vacation.
Yeah.
Probably not in Hawaii right now, but but it's very interesting how things can happen in a minute. But anyway, I think this is very good story for everybody. We cover some good material tonight, and we're gonna be back next week, or we're gonna try to make it
Maybe next
weekly.
next
Yeah,
week, if not in a yeah, or not if not in a couple of weeks, because you have to take another trip right
that
now for
yes, true. So we might be a week and a half or 2 weeks into it for the next episode. This is going to be great as well because Janina has been the one pushing this, saying, "Hey, when are we going to do our next episode?" And I'm like,
we were
"Yes."
supposed to record
Yes.
we were supposed to record and do
In
it in Hawaii,
in
but
Maui.
we were really on vacation.
I'm
It
like,
was hard to sit down.
until
Yeah.
we're not. But anyway, this has been fantastic again, again. I don't know how many times I say again, but again, please remember, subscribe, like, and send us any questions or any themes,
Or any
suggestions.
topics that you want to know about our adventures, because we have a ton of them in 26 years.
Well, this has been
Some
awesome.
very interesting.
I will see you soon because I know you're not that far away. So,
No.
and we love you all. Thank you so much.
Yes,
See you on
thank
the
you
next
very much.
one. Bye.